even though I like to hear Gary Cohen's calls.
Absolutely. Texting. Welcome back to the Mid-Sack, a frigid Mid-Sack here on a Wet My Whistle Wednesday. That is the redoubtable Tom Izzo. I am the highly questionable one. IDD, for those of you in the know. I don't disagree, for those of you who have no idea. Segment 3, the Mets are in the bottom of the 10th. Okay.
Correct.
Bottom of 10th.
Sorry to yawn. Sorry to yawn.
It's a Wednesday. It's midweek. Everybody's still. When is it going to be Friday? I get it. I'm with you.
Tomorrow's my Friday, actually.
Tomorrow's your Friday. He's taking off on a nice vacation with a little getaway with his buddies, high school buddies out in the western part of the state. That should be fun.
Definitely.
Hopefully he comes back alive.
It's nothing. We're all old with kids and wives. So, it doesn't get too crazy.
Well, that's good to know. That's refreshing to hear. Anyway, so segment 3 here. We've gone over the silliness that is the New England Patriots. The G-Men, which is the last team I want to talk about for Wednesday.
We're going to talk about the Giants.
Well, yes, we are, because I think they earned it the other night, because they played their butts off. They're undermanned. At least they are at the skill positions and the offensive line and everywhere else on that fucking roster.
Not a ton of big name talent on that team.
They really don't. And the fact that they're 2-1 and they can. If they beat Chicago at home, which is a very well, they're 3-1.
Yeah,
they're 3-1.
Well, you know what was underrated last week is that they didn't have Leonard Williams.
No,
who's their main run stopper.
Yeah, no, and that hurt.
Not to say they would have beat Dallas with that, but Dallas gashed them on a few runs that really changed the game. So.
You have to have depth for there to be a next man up mentality.
Yeah.
If you don't have frontline talent, you don't have depth.
Right.
So the point is the frontline talent that they do have is minimal, and he's one of those guys, and he was out. That's a big loss for a team like that because they got nobody. So the bottom line is, though, Chicago's coming to town. Chicago's offense is anemic. Their best running back, Montgomery, may be out. I got him in fantasy. He may be out altogether. If he's out, they're going to be hard-pressed to get to 10. So what Danny Dimes has to do, like he did, take care of the football. That last interception wasn't his fault. The damn receiver tripped over the 30-yard line. As if there wasn't enough. As if there wasn't enough comedy error.
He just goes down.
Trips over the 30-yard line like it's a freak. I still can't. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, nobody would better be, freaking crucifying this kid tomorrow, because none of that was in his control. He threw the ball.
Still were crushing him.
Because they're stupid. But that kid made 3 or 4 throws the other night under pressure that a backup doesn't make. Brian Hoyer can't make those throws.
He really threw 0 picks.
Right, he really did.
With 24 pressures and 5 sacks.
He really threw 0 picks. That last
pick is...
Guy fell down.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
You can't do about that. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying he needs to... Look, they got to get him some help fast, because he can't keep getting
They're not going to
like
get him help.
Well, they better do
He's
something.
not going to be there next year. This is his last year.
Well, why would you get rid of him? He ain't the problem. He's not the problem. If you think he's the problem, he's not the problem.
Oh, man. Mark Canna just hit a foot foul down the right field line. Would have ended the game. A foot foul.
So he's the first guy up at the inning, though, right?
Yes.
So
got to get him over, though. Got to get him over the field.
Anyway, so Giants have a big game this week. There's a lot of big games this weekend. The 8 o'clock game, wherever they're going to play, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, that's a Donnie. So a lot of good football this weekend.
You said
Kansas City, Tampa Bay. They're going to have to move that game, most likely. So they're talking about
where are they
that.
playing that? Milwaukee
saying
or
Minnesota.
something? Minnesota, that's right.
That would suck. If you're Tampa, that fucking sucks. That just fucking sucks. Not only, it's like you're punishing them for it. Yeah. Like, why the fuck would you go to Minnesota? There are other teams that aren't going to be at home this weekend.
So are we still playing receiver for Tampa, or are they going to have somebody back?
Well, yeah, Mike Evans will be back.
Is Julio back yet?
Julio was a game-time decision this past Sunday. So I would say...
I'm starting to get worried that Julio's not coming back.
Well, they said he was a game-time decision Sunday. He came out and warmed up. That's a game-time decision. So he's close.
I hope that knee's not. So Mark Cannon just flew out to right field.
What I would say is, because the Tampa Bay's defense is so damn good, if you have Mike Evans back, don't rush Chris Godwin back. You need him back around midseason probably.
Dude, you have to let me do my Mets updates.
I do. Is there one right now?
Mark Cannon just flew out to right field, did not advance the runner. Lindor is still at second. Up comes Jeff McNeil. 2 for 4 tonight with a run.
How many outs?
1 out.
Okay, one out.
Second. We can get this job done.
You can. You better.
A single wins the game.
Yeah, get a fucking single. A deep 1 out. Well, he's on second.
No, he's on second. That's what I'm saying. The first guy didn't move him.
Yeah, he can't score from second. So, anyway, there's going to be a lot of good games this weekend. A lot of big games. And look there are some teams we need to start paying attention to. Jacksonville, it looks like the surprise team of the year right now. So there's going to be a lot of good football this weekend. And hopefully, if you have a team in this, which I'm sure most of you do.
Update time. They just intentionally walked Jeff McNeil. So now it's one out, man on first and second, and they're bringing up Escobar.
They're walking to get to Escobar? Why?
That's pretty gutsy.
That's pretty stupid.
Well, gutsy, Escobar has not been a good hitter all year until the last month. In September, his numbers are ridiculous. So if you look at his numbers over the season, you might think, yeah, I'd rather pitch to him right now. Mm-hmm. But it's tough to say. I mean, it's tough because McNeil's second in the league in hitting. So
yeah,
I guess you do want to pitch to Escobar. But Escobar is ready for this moment.
He's been playing well all night, and last month he's been on fire.
Yeah, and he tied the game up tonight. He's the one that tied the game up.
This is the guy you
I'm glad Escobar's up.
This is the guy. Well, for you, yeah. If I'm them, that's the guy you walk, not the other guy. But whatever.
Sorry, football.
Common sense.
I have a feeling I'm just going to keep interrupting with updates right now.
Probably. You're good like that.
I can't help it. This is happening live.
I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine. This is a game. They win this game, they're a game up going to that series. They got to win this game.
They really need it.
They really need to win this game to get a little buffer. Have a little buffer with the Braves.
Whew. Big cut. Big cut. Swing and a miss by Esky, but I love the swing.
Big cut.
Looked like he was just barely off of it.
Was huge. It's large.
Should Lindor try to steal this base? I don't know.
The Yankees are pulling away from Toronto 8-3.
Yeah, that game's over.
Yeah. Red Sox did beat the Orioles 3-1. Tampa is tied with Cleveland 1-1 bottom of the ninth. And then you've got whether.
Come on, Frankie. Oh my God. Safe! Yes! Escobar with the walk-off, baby.
There you go.
Oh, wow, that's big.
1 game lead going into the Donnie of all Donnies down in Atlanta. So there you go. Big comeback by the Mets, down 4-2 in the 8th.
Down 4-0 in the 7th.
At one point, yeah. So showed some stones, which you got to have to win games like that.
They just intentionally walked to get to Eduardo Escobar.
I still understand.
And he walked them off.
I was making that face for a reason. I don't know. So anyway, that should be very interesting. I hope they have a plan for that before Friday night.
Oh, you're talking about the series in
because what you tell me, this is ridiculous. They should have 2 plans already
in
place for this. That makes sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. So
no, it almost seems like they're just hoping that they get Friday and Sunday. And that's a lot to hope for.
Yeah. So anyway, the NFL schedule: Minnesota at New Orleans, Seattle at Detroit. Tennessee, who won last week, at Indianapolis, who won last week. Chicago at New York. Jacksonville at Philly. That's going to be a good one. Who would have thought that when the season started?
What time's that game on?
That's a 1 o'clock start.
I want to watch that game.
The Jets and the Steelers. Buffalo at Baltimore. That's going to be a hell of a game. That's 1 o'clock. Arizona, Carolina, 4:05. New England at Green Bay, 4:25. Denver at Las Vegas. I'll tell you, Vegas better win that game. Vegas better win. They're going forward. Josh may be... We might have a coordinator before you know it back in New England.
That's funny. That's funny.
And then the big Sunday night Duke-a-roo, Brady versus Mahomes Super Bowl rematch. Oh, by the way, if you still can't get enough, Monday you got San Fran and the Rams. Rematch of last year's NFC title game. So a lot of good games this weekend. I am the highly questionable one. That is the redoubtable Tom Izzo. Have a great, safe weekend, my friend. We'll be back either Sunday night or Monday with a football recap.
Yes.
And we'll start talking training camps too.
Sorry, I'm getting Let's Go Mets texts from my mother right now. She's saying LGM, LGFM. It's actually LFGM, Mom, which stands for Let's Fucking Go Mets. She said, I can't watch anymore. She said they stink, stunk, stank.
It stink, stank, stunk, first of all.
She's
Mrs. Izzo.
She's saying that about them after they just walked off and gained a game in the standings.
Yeah, they're in first place.
See, this is what we as Mets fans need to stop doing. He said, lucky they won and the Atlanta baseball team lost.
I'll tell you what, that could prove to be the difference. They weren't
why
lucky.
are they lucky?
They're 99 wins. When you've won 99 games, you ain't lucky.
Because so last night when they lost to the Marlins, they're a joke. This and the Braves beat the Nats, and they're a championship team. And tonight they beat the Marlins. The Braves lose to the Nats, and the Mets still suck, and the Braves are. But
the Braves are, yeah. I mean, that's hey, there's logic.
We got to stop doing that as Mets fans.
There's logic for you people. So, anyway, you guys have a great weekend. We will see you Sunday night or Monday with a post-game wrap-up, and we'll see where this Mets Atlanta series is, which will be very interesting. Until then, again, the highly questionable one, the redoubtable one. We will see you guys in about 96 hours, give or take. All right? Stay loose.
I never know that math.